Final video in solving the Rubik's Mini, also known as the 2x2 cube. You should have already watched my other videos to know how to solve the top layer or the white layer. And we also worked on the yellow layer, which is the bottom layer. And we are on our final part of solving the cube. And there are two different cases that you might find when you are at the end. If you were following the video, you know we left off on page 11, and our goal was to have all of the yellow pieces on this face up here. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and flip to the very last page in our guide, which again can be found online. So you are going to have one of two cases. If I look at my cube right now, so I kind of look to see my corner pieces that are correct, meaning they line up with the other corners. So if you look here, I've got my yellow up here, and my green and red match up perfectly here. So I'm going to go look and see if I have another corner. Okay, those do not line up. Okay, those do not line up, and those do not line up. So one of the things that this guide is telling you to do is to turn this yellow face until you have two corners that do line up, because that will happen every single time. Where I have it right now, there's only one corner that matches up. So I'm going to spin my cube until I have two corners that match up. Now I have one here with the blue, and notice I have another one here with my green and orange. So here's where I have two correct corners that are lining up with my other corners on my yellow face. This last step tells you when you have two that are what we call adjacent, which means they are right next to each other. Okay, my two correct corners are adjacent or right next to each other. I'm going to hold those in the back. Okay, I've got yellow on top, I've got my white on bottom still from before. Yellow on top, two correct adjacent corners in the back, meaning two that are right next to each other. The other case that you might have is diagonals, and we will come back to that. But for right now, I have two pieces in the back that are correct, and those happen to be my orange side, but yours could be two blue, it could be two red, it could be two green. I have two orange. So I'm gonna hold those in the back. The yellow is on top. I'm looking over here at this is a very long algorithm, and one thing that I want you to notice is that there is one right prime move, one that says move to the front, one that's right prime. Notice there are two cards here. That means there are two back turns. And by the way, the back means if I'm holding the front, I'm going to be moving the back like that. Okay. So I have 1, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, and then 1. Okay. And in this case, if you have adjacent sides, that means that after we solve this, your cube will be solved. If we have diagonal sides, we have to first put them together in the back like this, and then we would do this, and it would solve the cube. So we're going to go ahead and make a right inverted, which means toward me. Okay, remembering that this is my top. Then I make a front. If I'm making a front turn, I'm going to hold the back, and I'm going to move the front once. Okay, then I have another right inverted move, so toward me. Two back moves. I'm going to hold the front and move the back 1, 2 times because there are two cards here. Okay, then it says we're going to move it right. Front means I'm going to hold the back and move the front. Okay, 1 time. Move the right toward me. Now we have another 2 to the back. So 1, 2 in the back. Then we have 2 more right moves. 1, 2, and 1 turn to the right. I highly recommend doing these really slowly your first couple of times because again, if you mess up, you're gonna have to probably start back over. But if you notice, I have solved the cube using that algorithm. So it wasn't too bad, was it? I'm gonna come back in another video and show you how to solve if you didn't have the adjacent pieces and if you had diagonals. So there will be one more video if you had your diagonal edges that were correct. Thank you so much for joining me.